Trelawney's made the beat.
Yo, it's good, YouTube. It's your boy, Corey Mitchell from 24/7 Aesthetics. Coming back to y'all with another video. So, you guys know me, it's Corey, two. C. Mitch, Lil Trey. For all y'all who can think real bad, let me know where that came from, Lil Trey. But yeah, so today, a little different vibe. I'm going to talk about more personal stuff, more relatable stuff between people, let y'all know a little bit more about me, and hopefully y'all can recuperate that because for 24/7 Aesthetics, it's just, I know with it being aesthetics about how you look and stuff like that, but everything on the outside is a direct product of what's going on inside, both mentally, physically, health-wise, all genetics, all that good stuff. So it all starts from within the body, within your brain. So that's what's gonna put this on there. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when somebody's like distressed about what they're wearing, or if they're looking malnourished and things like that. That's a perfect example of like food and stuff like that on that hand. And then you got the other side like stress, and, overthinking and things like PTSD and all that other stuff. So yeah, 24/7 Aesthetics. It's about overall health and to make your aesthetics look good, which is the outside, you gotta make sure the inside's good. But so today, we're gonna talk about some words of affirmation. It's from the book of the 5 love languages. I know a lot of you guys know that. I think I got this from a pastor, I think. I don't even remember, it's been a while. But as you know, there's 5 love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, gifts, acts of service, physical touch. And obviously with this book, it's heavily focused on relationships as far as, interpersonal relationships like boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, husband, whatever y'all do. Doesn't really matter. I don't really care. But so that's what it's really based upon, and then basically finding different ways to effectively communicate with people and or your spouse or a partner. Well, you can say people too, because you can have love for your friends and stuff like that and not be that type of connection, you know what I'm saying? So being able to effectively communicate and be able to read people and understand how that person communicates and the language they speak and the dialect that they speak. We're not talking like English or Chinese or Spanish or Latin or nothing like that. Like the deeper stuff, like what resonates to their like inner person and stuff like that. So for me, I start with words of affirmation first because I think that's the most important one and most relevant one to myself. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be 5 videos, go through all of them, maybe 6 for the final review. But the first one is going to be like words of affirmation. So with that, for me personally, coming up, family-wise, definitely have the words of affirmation. My siblings, my parents, they always encourage me, words-wise. Very talkative people. Got a lot of words, ask one simple question, give like a whole lecture of different stuff depending on what it is. So that's from a family perspective. I never had much issues with that. Always count on somebody giving me that, telling me how good I did, and also telling me how bad I did as well. But definitely when it comes to doing good stuff and the affirmation part of it, definitely had that in abundance. As far as like my extended family, cousins, uncles, aunts, that type of thing. Realistically, not so much. I had a few uncles, like my mom's peoples or my dad's peoples, that their siblings definitely encourage some more than others, just because of the nature of the relationship. I've seen and talked to some more than I talked to others. That's just how it is. And my grandmas, obviously the grandmas and stuff, grandpas, they give you those, but like the great uncles and aunts and all that stuff, not so much. I kind of stuck to me and my family, stuck to us. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But when it comes to different things that kind of set up the way my, need and necessity for communicating love and respect and stuff like that, was, it started like outside of relationships, like nothing to do with relationships. It's more so like when I was playing sports and doing different stuff in school or competing with, not just sports, but like in classroom or band or whatever the case may be. I did a lot of stuff back in the day, very active kid. But, not being given the proper affirmation and confirmation on certain things that I felt I both earned and deserved. And matter of fact, I take that back, not felt, stuff I did earn. So, there's times where, I broke county records and 3 gold medals for track and didn't really get nothing really for it. They just giving awards to other people and giving us that affirmation away to someone else. Stuff in like high school, different sports, being like playing like second fiddle when, I had the talent, stand up, pretty much carry a program on my back myself. But, just not saying that I needed to always be, I guess one would say, well, wasn't that be considered being a limelight all the time? Sometimes yes, but not necessarily. I didn't always have to have the award or trophy to be in front of everybody or be in a newspaper, because I was in a newspaper, I was on TV. I've been on TV since I was in 5th grade. I was having all the awards, all the certificates, I had a lot of that stuff. But as far as like sincere, genuine affirmation from the people that I was looking for, from coaches, teachers, and stuff like that, I didn't always have that. And I didn't always have it at the right times. Or I guess when I wanted them to or needed them the most. So those are kind of tricky to navigate. So, I kind of relied on myself to gas myself up, because you don't want to rely on your people, because, it's easy to say, well, of course mom is mom. Mom's always going to support you. Dad's always going to support you, right, wrong, or indifferent. So you got to kind of separate from that and then be like, okay, well, I know they're saying it's good, but let me show the people, like the public, do they think it's good? Do they think what I do what they think and I think coincide, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's good to have the words of affirmation, like, yo, Corey, you did do good on that game. You had a great game. Corey, you did great in class. That was a great project. You're a great student. You're a great peer, you know what I'm saying? Or stuff like that. Those things matter, because when you put that with what your people are saying, bring it together, but okay, well, I am actually good at this. I am actually doing well at this. I did accomplish something. It wasn't a fluke, because there's always people, when stuff is unanimous, it's not a fluke. It's a unanimous decision. That fighter, that boxer won the fight unanimously, without a doubt. I think it's very important to be undeniable. So I like to do stuff to be undeniable. So if I'm not getting the words of affirmation and stuff, I kind of question, like, am I good at this, or did I really earn this, or why? You know what I'm saying? Am I not getting this? And it kind of messes with my head, right? So did a couple of years of that, middle school, started middle school, then high school, and then college a little bit, more so towards the end. That's a lot of reasons why I transferred from Elon, because I just didn't feel the love there, and especially from the coaches. And then when the love for the players started coming out, because I know I talk trash and stuff like that, but then when you feel like you're on an island, you feel like everybody's against you. Of course you're gonna talk your talk. Of course you talk shit. Excuse my friends. Yeah, I was gonna talk my shit. Everybody else, they was okay with losing, and I didn't like that. I wasn't used to it. And then stuff that I thought was good and was actually good was getting overlooked because of the current situation that the team was in and stuff like that. So that's frustrating. Got parents and family and girlfriend sitting there driving, kid driving up, see me and then fucking lose. Of course I was pissed off. So then it's mixed with that, and then coach is saying, I think it was a fluke, I think he can't do this, that, and the third, yada yada, and then players running their mouth that don't even see the field, just yada yada yada. So I'm just like, man, call y'all, you know what I'm saying? So that's me just giving out negative energy, because I'm not hearing what I need to hear, I'm not seeing what I need to see, and it's just boiling up. And then every time I'm going through this situation, I'm thinking about, dang, this happened in high school, dang, this happened in middle school. Like, what is it gonna take for me to break through the barrier with, like, just get this simple few words of affirmation that I'm earning? It's not like I'm not doing the work. I got the grades, I got the accolades, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting in the work, the extra time, I'm doing all the things right. I just can't get nobody to be on the same page and acknowledge that. So you're like, what in the world? You know what I'm saying? And then you got to thinking, well, I don't need that, but you don't need it, but when you go too long without it, it becomes a problem. and you start to have a little bit of self-doubt. You start to be in your head too much, which is starting to stir problems, which gets you mad, and then you start arguing, you start fussing, and you're super combative. So then that's why I started to spark fire with teammates, going off on them, like dudes that I was cool with, would go to battle with any day. I'm just like sparking off on them, you know. And then don't get me started when I went to Connecticut, and then it was just me by myself, essentially around people I don't even know, never seen in my life. Different type of people. I'm from the South. Them Northerners, y'all weird. Y'all got some issues. Y'all need some help. But you know, people just you trying to be yourself, you trying to fit in, and then just people just constantly nagging, yeah, talking this, talking that. So then you trying to do everything right, trying to do the right thing, say the right stuff, do the right moves, and then you just spaz. Not getting no affirmation, not getting no love. You just spaz. That's why I got suspended. Like some of y'all don't even know, I got suspended my first game down there because I just kind of lost my cool, being away from home, knowing when I gave up, hearing what they were saying about me in the blogs at Elon. I'm like, dude, I'm just Corey. Like, don't get me wrong, I felt like I was good with it. I wasn't that damn good for y'all to be talking trash, but you know, it was like I was like no freaking Ray Lewis, like century Michael Jordan and that thing, you know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, I'm just cool with Corey, just playing football, you know, it's easy. It's like Elon, come on, it's not that deep, it's Elon, not that deep. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I left Elon. And then went to Connecticut and just was blowing up, got suspended the first game, went to the other game, wasn't working out. Then I just kind of just festered into that negativity, and then I just said screw it. And so from that point, I was like, yo, whatever. But anyway, back to the story. I think it's important for you to have words of affirmation, especially with me. If you talk to me, you think I'm important and you're important to me, definitely have words of affirmation and use them for me, because that's something I'm looking for that I missed out from important times. And I'm not talking about feeling like other people. So then if you come into my life and then, you know, you give me those words, then it's going to mean a lot. And for the most part, you know, 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to do everything right. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to provide. I'm trying to make sure if you with me, you squared away. You know what I'm saying? Friend, old lady, son, mom, aunts, family-in-law, whoever. You with me, I'm trying to make sure you're good. So, you know, let me know sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm not getting that, it's just bad. It's bad news for me. And you know, you gotta learn. People gotta learn to speak different love languages and speak my love language dealing with me. There's a lot of people that come at me crazy. I'm just like, yo, that's not how you talk to me at work and all that stuff. So I'm like, no, better chill out. But I'm like, this book, you know, 5 language letters for like relationship stuff too. So I think it's important that I need those things in my relationship, and it's also important to give it too, because you know, when I feel like I'm not getting it, it's quick for me to just like shut down and not give it back. So then now you got 2 people that just on edge, and then next you know, boom, freaking dynamite, whole thing just explode, you know what I'm saying? I got a habit of like, I blow up quick, bad in a hurry, and it's just all bad news. And that's something I've been working on, and it's just a lot of just built up stuff. And I feel like some of the things that could have helped is like words of affirmation from everyone, not just people in the situation that, you know, I'm going through it with, just like people everywhere, because all it takes is one person to change your whole day and deny it. Like, okay, cool, got a good day. But yeah, so that's just like, you know, so this is just me talking about stuff that, you know, I think is important. And I think all you guys can take the same stuff away. So for me, I'll like challenge you guys like, hey, like your partner, spouse, turn to them, give them a compliment. When they're working hard, let them know. And don't be afraid to, don't feel like you're over complimenting or over affirmating. That's a made up word, but you know what I'm saying? Because people need those things, because you never know when somebody's going through stuff or what's on their mind, or if they got a lot of stress that they're just trying to hide to trying to keep you from being stressed. You know, you never know. So definitely be kind, be gentle, be patient with your words, and be direct and purposeful. You know, don't just be spitting out shit just to spit it out. You know what I'm saying? And don't just be try your best to not get mad and say stuff that you don't mean, because a lot of us say stuff we really don't mean, but we feeling hurt, so we feeling attacked, so we attack, and that's not a good thing. You know, I do it. You know, if I feel like I'm being attacked, I attack, and then now like two wrongs don't make it right. But then at the same time, one person or me attacking somebody else doesn't necessarily help either. So I got to be able to stop, check myself, and check my words. So I think we all should do that. And that's just something I'm working with, something that I'm still trying to build, improve on. I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily struggling, but definitely could use some improvement on both the receiving end and especially on the giving end. You know, being able to practice what I preach, say the same thing that I want people to say to me, say it to them. But yeah, man, it's something I've been dealing with. It's just like the words of affirmation, trying to keep it with me, use it, reciprocate it, and take it in and focus on those things. Because it's easy to forget what someone said good about you when, you know, something bad's going on. But yeah, so definitely encourage your spouses, encourage people, your loved ones, family, friends, whoever the case may be. And if you talk to me, send something my way. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And let's have a conversation. I want to make this personal, let you guys know more about me. Because like I said, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a graphic designer, but I want to do more so personal training. And it's not just about the physical look and being shape and be able to curl and run a mile. It's more so about like building it from the inside out, you know, 24/7 aesthetics all the time. And you only can look good 24/7 if you really have a good core and you're radiating wellness, you know what I'm saying? And it radiates through your skin and out and then reflects onto other people. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to hear more stuff like this. Either way, I'm still doing this because this is something for me that I need to just kind of get out and work through for myself. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy.